today we're going to be just covering a very quick video. It's more of a huge thank you to everybody that's helped me hit 700 subscribers, and it's all up from here. So really it's a video on what do you want to see. You tell me in the comments, via the Facebook page, Instagram, whichever way you want to communicate. Tell me what you want to see, see what sort of things you guys want from me. So just to get things going, my initial idea is if you feel like sending a track or a Cubase project to me and you want me to analyse it, or an audio file and analyse it and tell you what I feel you could do with the track, some constructive criticism, I'm more than happy to do that. It has been requested a few times, so if I can make a series out of it and do some direct video responses to your questions, I think that's something that could work and not many other people do on YouTube. So we'll start with that. So just get sending your tracks, whether you want to send it in Cubase format or you want to send it in audio format or stems, whichever you feel like. Probably audio or Cubase projects is probably the best. Audio if you've used a lot of things, a lot of different kind of plugins that I won't have, so audio is probably the best bet. So here we're listening to one of the tracks that I am currently on with, and just to give you a quick insight to it, we've got a few elements here and you can hear that they're placed in the mix quite in a defined way, shall we say. So let's have a look at, let's go for the snare, which actually sounds like a woman's breath. It could be part of the sample as well. So in order to achieve that, if we just bypass everything, there is really nothing to it. So in order to get that kind of really breathy and long drawn out, never-ending kind of breath noise, we've started with a reverb right at the start of the chain, so you can hear it's quite abrupt and doesn't quite flow. So initially you'd think, oh, let's edit that and get it flowing nicely, but the secret lies within the compression. So let's just enable the EQ, so you can see I've done a bass roll off. Now here is the key point. So you can hear that abrupt ending, but it kind of brings the volume up of the actual tail of the reverb. And then it's been placed into the stereo field. And I have increased the size and taken away pretty much all of the centre, so we've got more of just the stereo image. And then finally, just to really define the sound within the mix, and you can see a technique here which I probably will explain in some later videos. I may have covered it in some previous videos, but not as an actual specific. So you can see things have got their own place. Let's just now this is probably the most difficult. It's taken me a while to get this placed within the mix, purely because I was trying to decide, do I want the actual kind of really low end of this sound, which it really does have a good low end. It has a really nice warm low end, but I did decide against it because it sits nicer in that sort of position that I've used on the EQ with that kick drum. So if we just go to here, so you can see really where I've emphasised its key points. So I really wanted the kick and the bass to ride off each other. And as you can see, a lot of it is revolving around some of the room works, and I will have just copied the patch over and just tweaked it for each individual sound, so you get different tails, different lengths and stuff like that, but you kind of keep the same overall reverb. And what I do on the master channel, once exporting it because I do my own mastering here and there, I'm not fantastic, but I would put some reverb on the final mix, but something very gentle, just to kind of blend everything together. So there are things that you wouldn't think of using in final mixes and final tweaks and stuff. It's just all part of the process. It's all aiming what sort of sound you want. So I've done a little bit of talking about this track. It's nothing really in particular, but it's more about what do you want to see, what do you want to hear, and send me your tracks. So thank you for subscribing, hit the thumbs up, give us a comment, and I will see you in the next video.